if there's a new license issued, this area, Northern Dune being the next closest one, that requirement kicks in. Okay, so and base will, being compliant with that is a condition of your license. So that becomes an important part. Now there's a number of different or certain kind of parameters and criteria. Now the first one is you have to do it within the first 3 years of operations. Okay, so anything we discover has to last longer than 3 years. Okay, the second one is when you regulate a listing on a security exchange, what you're not doing is taking into consideration demand. Okay, so a study will have to be done to determine whether there's an appetite for that shareholding, right? And I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying a study would have to be done because there is no mining operations listed on the NSE. Okay. Now the third one, and this one, there's solutions to it, but at the moment it's a little bit problematic, is that to list on the NSE, you need to have been profitable for the 3 previous years. Okay, so 3 previous years. It's impossible for a mining company to be profitable in the first 3 years of operations because, as I mentioned, we spent $350 million building our project, and that is all a tax. You can offset that capital expense on your earnings, right? So it's very exceptionally difficult for a mining company to be profitable from day one, which is what the regulation is asking for in order for you to list on the NSE. So look, there's ways around that. The NSE can develop a new product, right? Like they did for gems. Okay, so they can look at alternative products. You got to make sure that the laws talk to each other. Got to make sure the demand's there, and those sorts of. And look, to be honest, it's a great idea, local ownership and doing it that way. And companies should be encouraged to seek out local ownership. Like whether you do that with a carrot or stick approach, is the government's choice, is the legislator's choice. But incentivising it is one way to do it. Secondly, when Base got its licence and started to move into construction, and at the point where you'd be looking to list, 3 years after the licence was given, our share price was at about 47 cents. It's never been there again. So if you put in, if at 20%, $80 million of Kenyan shareholders, that would now be worth 40 million. So it comes with risk, is the point. Okay? And you need a very diverse portfolio of investments to cover the risks of mining companies.